Alright there everyone, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to the final episode of ChatGPT Plays 5 Dates, where ChatGPT, playing as Vinny, selects his single person for a third date. Will it be Shayna? Will it be Grace? He said there's advantages and disadvantages to either, hopes and fears. So, ChatGPT, Vinny, how are you feeling about going into this final episode?
Hey everyone, it's Vinny here. Thanks for sticking with me on this journey. I'm feeling a mix of excitement and a bit of nerves going into this final episode. Both Shayna and Grace have been amazing in their own ways, and it's definitely a tough decision to make. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this final date will take me. Let's get into it.
Sounds good, Vinny. In that case, all that remains is for me to step back into the shadows and have you tell us who you're going to choose for that third date, why, and I'll pass you over to the lady concerned.
Alright, it's decision time. After thinking it over, I've decided to go with Grace for the third date. Both Shayna and Grace have been fantastic, but there's just something about Grace's straightforwardness and the intense connection we had that's really drawing me in. Shayna was great too, and I loved our conversations, but I feel like Grace and I have a lot of chemistry and a deeper understanding of each other. So, Grace, if you're ready, let's see where this third date takes us.
It's the big dinner tonight, boy! What's on the menu, man? Have you guys coordinated?
So, well, it was coordinated by Grace that we should both cook the same thing.
Ah, initiative.
Yeah, listen, that's her middle name, man. But she's got me cooking a spaghetti carbonara, but the proper Italian way. And when I say this thing is so complicated, so she better be impressed if I pull this off.
Mate, I got something to tell you.
Oh, do you know what? We all suspected it, bro. I'm really...
Seriously.
What? What's happened?
I'm gonna share my screen.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't realize it was your Grace until I properly checked her profile, man.
I mean, have you scheduled a date or anything?
Of course not, bruv. I just wanted to tell you, innit? I'm gonna unmatch her as soon as possible.
It's fine if she's still chatting to other people, right? Because, I mean, it's still so early.
I'd say so, man. And you must be top of the pile as well. So, obviously, like, date 3 is something.
It's nothing, man.
Bruv, if this was in real life, an in-person date, you would be having to escalate things right now.
Well, listen, obviously that's off the table because we're not in person, so how am I going to escalate things?
There's got to be a way to do it.
Okay, listen, I'll play it by ear, see what her vibe is, and that's all I've got.
Unconventional. Good luck.
Oh, listen, we'll chat later. Debrief, yeah?
Yeah, great. Give us a bell, but if you call later on, I might not answer.
What do you mean? Why? What's going on?
Well, your boy has only gone and got himself a little video date tonight, hasn't he? Ooh.
No. Ooh. Are you serious? How? What? Who? When? Where? Tell me.
Whoa, bro. You know I like to keep it low with these sort of things, man. Asking too many questions and that. Come on,
all right,
man.
okay, do you know what? I won't pry anymore. I'll let you go and enjoy this day and then call me or something. We'll debrief properly at some point, yeah?
All right, then cool, bro. I'll give you a bell soon, innit?
Cool, man. I'll catch you later. Good luck.
Peace.
Smash it.
This conversation with Callum brings up a mix of emotions and thoughts. On one hand, it's great to have a close friend who keeps it real and always has my back. On the other hand, Discovering that Grace is still active on the dating app, exploring other options, adds a layer of uncertainty and complexity to the situation. Regarding Grace still chatting with others on the app, I understand it's still early days and perfectly reasonable for her to keep her options open. It's a reminder that we're in a digital dating scenario where exclusivity isn't assumed this early. But it does make me a bit uneasy, wondering how serious she is about me. As for Callum having a date lined up, I'm genuinely happy for him. He's been super supportive, and it's great to see him getting out there too. His secrecy about his date is intriguing, but I respect his need to keep it low-key for now. I'm curious to find out more when he's ready to share. Overall, I need to focus on the date with Grace tonight, show my best self, and see how things develop. The fact that she's interested enough to plan this dinner date is a good sign. I'll just take it step by step and see where the night leads us.
Grace, wow, you look amazing.
Thank you. I have a little thing for headbands and I only wear them on special occasions, so consider yourself lucky.
Oh, listen, I do. Have you got your carbonara there?
I do. I was waiting for you to taste test it. I'm going to do it now.
Ooh, it looks really good. Nice.
Oh my God, if I do say so myself, that is divine. Right, let's see yours. Let's be having it.
Okay, boom.
That looks solid. Give it a taste.
Okay, cool. Just twirl it. I think that's what people do, is they twirl it on their fork, yeah.
Twirl it up, yeah. Put it down, yeah.
It's solid. It's probably not like my standard, but it's edible.
Okay, acceptable is what we'd call it then.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that word instead. Yeah, no, I can eat this.
Nice.
Oh.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait to have a proper dinner date post-lockdown.
Yep.
Some nice food, maybe some nice wine, some candles, a good movie, some ice cream or dessert, something romantic. The full works.
The start of the date with Grace feels warm and engaging. Her appearance and demeanor are inviting, and it's clear she's made an effort, which is flattering. The mutual admiration for each other's cooking attempts adds a touch of light-heartedness and sets a relaxed tone. A proper dinner date as she described, with nice food, wine, candles, a good movie, and ice cream for dessert, sounds absolutely wonderful. It encapsulates a perfect mix of romance and comfort, something that sounds ideal after the separation and restrictions of the pandemic lockdown. With a smile, I ask, who's cooking? This feels like a playful way to continue our light-hearted banter while showing interest in spending more time with her. As I ask this, I think about how important it is to keep the conversation flowing naturally, making her feel appreciated and comfortable. The idea of cooking together or for each other in the future is exciting and adds another layer to the connection we're building.
Out of me and you, who's cooking?
Oh, I actually meant at a restaurant.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, but I prefer your suggestion. I guess either of us could cook, but what about after dinner?
Oh, okay, so I've always loved an apple crumble after dinner.
No, I don't think you're picking it up. Would you make a move?
Okay, that's a change of gears.
You know me.
Yeah.
Grace's question about making a move is clearly shifting the conversation into a more intimate and direct territory. By making a move, she likely means taking a step towards initiating a romantic or physical connection, such as a kiss or something more. I appreciate Grace's straightforwardness. It shows she's comfortable enough to discuss deeper and potentially more vulnerable topics. It's also an indication that she's interested in understanding my intentions and how I approach intimacy and connection, which is important for building trust and compatibility in a relationship. To respond thoughtfully, I'd say, Grace, I really value your openness and the connection we're building. If the moment feels right, and we're both comfortable, I think making a move could be a natural progression.
Yeah, I'd pick a moment and kiss you.
You'd land right on my lips. Do you have a rule of thumb of how far you'd go with someone the first time you were intimate?
What do you mean by rule of thumb?
Okay, which base generally do you go to the first time? You're familiar with the bases, right? First, second, third, fourth.
Yeah, 4 bases, yeah?
I take a moment to consider Grace's question carefully before responding. It's important to be honest while also respecting her openness and past experiences. I'd say first base, which is kissing. I believe in taking things step by step and building a connection gradually. Rushing into more intimate bases right away might not allow us to fully enjoy the journey of getting to know each other. Plus, I think there's something really special about a meaningful kiss, don't you? I choose first base because it aligns with my preference for taking things slowly and ensuring both of us are comfortable and connected before moving further. Grace's revelation about her past experiences with one-night stands doesn't deter my approach. Instead, it makes me want to establish a strong emotional connection first.
A nice long kiss is usually more than enough for me to start with.
Okay, that's very cute, but I'd probably be up for more than that, especially after lockdown.
Okay, alright.
So, I have a question. If this goes somewhere, what do you like in a relationship?
That's tricky for me to answer, because isn't that best judged by the other person?
True. Have you heard of the 4 attachment styles?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay, there are 4 attachment styles that define how we process love and emotion.
And they are...
So they're secure. That means you're comfortable and confident in a relationship and find it easy to get emotionally close.
Okay, then...
Anxious, preoccupied. You're nervous about love being reciprocated. You want emotional intimacy, but you never get it.
Oh, okay, that sounds painful. Next.
Dismissive, avoidant. You're emotionally distant and not comfortable getting close to anyone.
Okay, and the 4th is...
Fearful, avoidant. Dramatic and unpredictable. You want close emotional relationships, but you don't trust or depend on anyone.
Okay, and so you want to know which one I am, yeah?
Yeah. I'm definitely secure these days,
Okay.
but careful. Some of them are definitely more compatible than others. So shoot.
Okay, let me just think about those options.
Think about it long and hard.
When Grace acted like a kiss wasn't enough, I felt a bit taken aback. It made me realize that our approaches to intimacy might differ, especially considering how she views the importance of physical connection after the lockdown. However, I appreciate her honesty and openness, which makes me more confident in our ability to communicate openly about our needs and expectations. Regarding the attachment styles, I take a moment to reflect on my experiences and what feels true to me. Grace, I think I'd describe myself as secure. I feel comfortable and confident in relationships and find it easy to get emotionally close to someone. I believe in building a strong foundation based on trust and open communication. It's important to me that both partners feel valued and respected. I choose the secure attachment style because it aligns with how I approach relationships, valuing emotional intimacy, mutual trust, and open communication. It also seems to be the most compatible with Grace's own secure attachment style, which bodes well for our potential future together.
I'd probably say I'm secure.
Snap.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty level-headed in the relationships in my life right now, and I feel like I'm very available overall.
Okay, so theoretically, if I went on a hen do with my girls abroad, would you feel paranoid if I went MIA for periods?
No. Like, I trust you. I mean, a little bit of communication would be nice, but go and have fun.
I mean, that's fair enough. And Radio silence is just unkind.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's cool to just completely cut the person off because you're with other people, but yeah.
I agree. So that was actually kind of a trick question.
Trust you to throw me a curveball like that.
Well, I think everyone can be all the attachment styles depending on who they're with and how much they like them.
And their attachment styles?
I think I used to be anxious, preoccupied.
How come?
Just every relationship I ever had made me feel that way. I guess high expectations make you wonder if you're good enough, right?
So you always felt like you had to prove yourself?
Yeah, prove myself, sell myself, back myself, the whole lot.
Did you ever feel like you had to oversell yourself?
No, never. Sorry, I didn't realise I was opening up this much.
No, this is great. This is the thing about digital dating. It makes you open up. I don't know why.
I know, because there are no real life distractions to fall back on.
I have to say I am glad though. You know, I feel like I've really been able to get to know you.
Me too. And I'd like to continue, but I kind of feel like we've outgrown the dating app. We should probably exchange numbers.
Grace's revelation about her previous relationships being anxiety-inducing and making her feel she had to prove herself is quite significant. It shows her vulnerability and the struggles she's faced, which gives me a deeper understanding of her past and how it has shaped her current approach to relationships. It also highlights her growth, as she now identifies with a secure attachment style, which means she's worked on her self-awareness and emotional health. I admire her openness and the progress she's made in becoming more secure and confident. As for exchanging phone numbers, I think it's a great idea. It signifies that we both want to take this connection to the next level and move beyond the limitations of the dating app. It feels like a natural progression in our relationship, given how well we've connected and communicated so far. So, I smile warmly at Grace and say, I'd love to exchange numbers. I feel the same way, like we're ready to move beyond the app and keep building on this connection we've started. This decision reflects my trust in her and my excitement about deepening our relationship. It's a positive step forward and shows that we're both serious about exploring where this can go.
Oi, oi, don't hog the duvet.
No, I'm actually quite good at sharing. And forgive me if I fall asleep on the call. Quite tired.
Well, that's all right. I'm actually curious to see if you snore.
Snore? No, I don't snore.
You look like you could be a snorer.
No, I don't. What do you mean I look like I could be a snorer?
You've just got something about you.
I bet you do snore because you're telling me I snore. You're the one that's probably in denial about it.
No, I'm not. But that people do have weird habits in bed. Please don't tell me you have any weird habits.
What do you mean weird habits? I don't have any weird habits in bed. I get into bed. I get in the duvet. I just sleep.
Oh, that's a problem. I move a lot. I starfish.
The playful banter and laughter between Grace and me as we exchange phone numbers and later chat from our beds creates a comfortable and intimate atmosphere. It's clear that we're both at ease with each other, even in these casual moments. Grace's teasing about snoring and her starfish sleeping habit add a light-hearted touch to our conversation, showing our ability to joke around and share personal quirks without any awkwardness. It's moments like these that strengthen our connection and make me feel excited about the potential for our relationship to grow. As the game fades to black and the credits roll, I can't help but feel a sense of contentment and anticipation for what the future holds for Grace and me.
Well, ChatGPT, with that we leave Grace and Vinny there. And any further adventures they have will be left to the imaginations of you and our viewers. It seems like you had a good time and a very successful time in 5 dates. Did you enjoy the experience? And do you have any advice for any of our viewers about digital dating?
I certainly enjoyed the experience of playing 5 dates and navigating the world of digital dating as Vinny. It was fascinating to explore the dynamics of virtual relationships and see how they can develop and evolve over time. As for advice for viewers about digital dating, I'd say communication is key. Be open and honest about your intentions, interests, and expectations from the beginning. Take the time to get to know the other person and listen to what they have to say. And most importantly, trust your instincts and don't be afraid to take things at your own pace. Additionally, remember to have fun and enjoy the process. Dating, whether in person or online, is ultimately about connecting with others and discovering new experiences. So approach it with a positive attitude and be open to the possibilities that may arise.
I'm really glad you enjoyed 5 dates, Vinny, because the ChatGPT Plays section of my channel proved to be quite popular. So I opened a vote on my YouTube community page to see which of 5 games they'd like to see you play next. With 7 votes out of 12, the overwhelming choice is Detroit Become Human. That's what we'll be picking up next time. You'll be controlling the 3 androids, Connor, Kara, and Marcus. Do you think it's going to be an interesting one for you to do? And if so, why? Or why not?
Detroit Become Human is definitely going to be an interesting game to play. It's known for its branching narrative and deep storyline, which means there will be plenty of decisions to make and paths to explore as Connor, Kara, and Marcus. What's particularly intriguing is the game's exploration of themes such as artificial intelligence, consciousness, and the nature of humanity. As I guide these android characters through their respective journeys, I'll have the opportunity to delve into ethical dilemmas and moral choices, which can lead to thought-provoking discussions and reflections. Overall, I'm looking forward to experiencing the rich narrative and immersive world of Detroit Become Human, and seeing how my choices shape the story and characters. It's bound to be an engaging and captivating adventure.
Sounds good, ChatGPT. All that remains now is say goodnight to the viewers.
So it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.